Welcome back to the show. You're watching Straight Up on Urban TV. I still have Bekunda in studio, and we're talking. Sorry, Bekunda in studio, and we are talking alcoholism and its impact on relationships. Right now, I need to ask though. You did say that it does change someone's personality when they're constantly drinking, right? But is it a habit that you can hide before it gets really bad?
You can hide it in the beginning stages.
All right.
Like we used to hide it when we were beginning to drink in school.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a certain point where you cannot hide it because it takes control of you. You're
At
not
what
in
point?
control anymore. That is when you've started abusing it.
Oh.
The moment you start
that's
abusing,
the point I'm actually asking. That's the part people want to hide.
yes, now you'll try to hide it,
But?
but you'll go with the intention of hiding it. But when you're leaving the bar, there is no way you can hide it. Because remember, your mind has changed.
Yes.
Now you're a macho man.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
And you actually, I don't know if it happens to everybody, but the majority of them, you feel you want to be seen, you want to be known, you want to be heard. Everything you're doing, you feel it is the right thing,
Yeah.
it is the best. If you're dancing, you feel you're the best dancer.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like
So-
what do they call it? Liquid courage. But the reason I ask this is because when someone is struggling, I think because now a lot of sensible people, you get to a point where you're like, you know what, I have a problem. I'm getting dependent on this situation. When someone is struggling, battling something like that, it's not something they want to make public,
Yes.
right? In order to fight this, they want to fight it on their own. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
it can be fought. It is not a must that everybody who gets a problem will go to a rehab, for instance. Some people do say, I think it's going too far.
Yeah.
Let me stop it.
Okay.
And they do stop it.
On
There are
their
very
own.
many, yes, there are very many examples.
Okay.
But there are very many that also do not stop it when they decide to. And
Do
that
they
is when it has
try?
gone to another level. Yes, they do try.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of me.
Okay.
I tried to stop, but I failed to stop. And I used to wonder why people would look at me and say, but you guy, what's wrong with you? Just stop, can't you? You know, my friends would be
Yeah.
like, Bill, let's go sit and this time just take 2 and go home.
It
get
seems
it?
like one of those free will things.
Yes, now I am telling you out of experience, I wanted to stop, but I could not stop.
Yeah.
I needed help. So I'm one of them that went to the rehab. And like
And
some that I know
did it
who
help?
didn't. Yes, it did. It did, because you get to know and understand what this is all about, what it does to you and what you shouldn't do.
And the last time we talked, you actually said that alcoholics are sick people,
Very
right?
sick.
And you know how people treat sick people. Once you put someone in the category of sick, and I think at a point, maybe in future, when people start to understand things like mental illnesses, like depression and other things, I think there'll be a lot of, what's the word? Stigmatization around
Yes,
it,
yeah.
and which is the same case with alcoholism. So when someone is suffering from something like that, should your friends know? Should your family know? Or is it something you can and should battle on your own to avoid,
No.
you know, being categorized?
It is one of the things you cannot go alone. That is alcoholism.
Yeah.
You need support from people. You know, when you hide it, you're keeping a lot to yourself. Like you talked about depression and all that. The feelings you have inside you are so bottled up, you know,
Yeah.
champagne, that
Yes.
any
Or like shaking a soda and then poof.
champagne, let's stick with champagne. Now, there's a lot of depression. There is a
Yeah.
lot of, number one, I mean, there's also the stigma. I mean, what
Yes.
people are thinking about you.
Yeah.
There is also the things you've done. There's shame involved.
True.
Because people are telling you, you did this, you did this, you did the other, and you don't remember what you did. Yes? So you need people, you need confidence, people to talk to.
Okay.
Yes? Tell them, this is my problem. Yeah? Then you have to come to terms with the fact that you are not in control of yourself, that actually alcohol is one that's controlling you.
True.
And then after which, when you get help and you get to know more about it, then you will find out that there's only one way to stop drinking when you've reached that stage, which is never to take the first sip. It is the only one that
That's a twisted
matters.
solution.
It is the only
The solution to the problem is not to have a problem.
It is never to drink, basically.
Oh,
It is
wow.
like, it's an incurable disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but with the medication is don't drink.
Okay.
Because when you're not under the influence of alcohol, you're fine. Everything is okay.
The
People
minute
like you, you're doing all the work in the house, you're responsible, people will send you here and there, because usually you're jobless or something.
Yeah.
You know, you reach that point. But the moment you take one sip, it makes your body desire. You start craving for more. So you find that the body is physically demanding for alcohol.
I think there's a category we're forgetting. There's certain people who actually function, I don't want to say better, but they're maybe quicker, maybe smarter when they've taken a bit of alcohol. Or maybe they have more courage. Say you have a presentation that day and you suffer from chronic shyness. And the alcohol just gives you like a little boost, right? But you know, because maybe you're going to have these presentations over and over again, you're going to keep needing that boost. So for people like that, people actually need it to function. I don't like using the word need. Like, what does that say about them?
Well, that means that they decided to try to use the alcohol to be able to do what they're doing.
To solve a problem.
To solve the problem.
Okay.
In the beginning, they got it in their head that I have to drink or whatever in order to be able to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And when they do it, of course, it's a booster. Yes. Now, when you realize that, you'll feel that you need it.
Yeah.
And without it, in your normal state, you'll not be able to do it at all.
Function.
Yeah.
So like the same way you say, don't take the first
Don't
sip.
take the first. So now what you do is you keep increasing, because now you become tolerant to alcohol.
That's
so
true.
you'll keep taking more. Every time, because now you used to take 1 glass of kasese, for instance. The uptown guys will say a shot of whiskey. The next time you need 2, then you need 3. Then now you're getting to a bottle, then the body is getting weaker.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. Thank you so much for coming to the show, Bill. I apologize, but it's been a blast, and we will definitely have you on, because I don't think we can just tackle this entire topic in one day. Stay tuned to Urban TV, because the newsroom's coming through, and catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. same time. Hopefully I'll have my eyes and I'll be able to see properly, but don't go anywhere right now. Peace out. Have an absolutely lovely evening. Just stay tuned to Urban TV.